tension giving me a scare. The air is frozen in place with all of those I knew who would say just follow suit. A boring day's the way of life. Choose a lane and stay like ice. Burned down, been betrayed. Thought of being here and freezing there is making me sick. A daily beat of complacency as 4 hours tick. My mind is racing and they're chasing, but my heart is too quick.
Alright guys, this is Cody the Dark Hog here with Swedish Diablo.
What's up, everyone?
Ay.
Yep. I mean, these days are, well, like I say, it's pretty much feeling insulated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what can you do? I mean,
Yep.
this stupid pandemic is just, well, you know, something we can't handle about. But
I know, right?
I mean, I cannot even imagine for people like if you were, for example, like have been in lockdown for weeks, months, even you're allowed to just go out for some down to some basic, maybe you go to the pharmacy or store, something like that. But
Yeah. Let me refresh the page so I can hear you just slightly better. Oh, yeah, try speaking.
hmm?
Hold up, let me do this again. Try speaking.
Do we have any better?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better.
Oh, that's cool. Man. But like I mentioned, though, that is stupid COVID that's been going on. A few days
Yeah.
ago, my girlfriend was with her parent, with her mom and brother went to the hospital for just to get checked. Since both her parents, since all of them have been feeling out of the weather lately, so for about a
Yeah.
week. So they took this blood test, and it shows that her mother and her brother was slightly positive, but she herself was negative.
Damn.
So her brother probably would be quite pissed, since it is actually his birthday today. So, and they had planned to go to a restaurant to celebrate. Since he is positive and her mom is positive, so you do the math.
Yeah, they don't get to bring him out. That sucks.
Yeah. So even though that they actually went to, at least today, my girlfriend went to the doctor just for an appointment, and her mom went along with her. But despite that, there isn't much else that they can do. For example, for like 2 years ago, um, I thi- no, yeah, actually, it was 2 years ago when my family had this COVID myself. Um, I would have to be take the dog out for a walk daily basis because as my dad was feeling the worst, basically he couldn't even go from the bedroom to the bathroom on even crawl on fours. So yeah, so we couldn't leave him alone because if he tried to even take the walk in the stairs, he would kill himself, literally. So my mom had to stay indoors, but and even now, um, at least I know where from, like in Sweden, we had a lot of this self-tests of COVID. All of those
Yeah.
are sold out across the nation.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, you can either buy them in at any stores or any at the pharmacy, basically anywhere. But it turns out all of them have been sold out, and even
Damn.
online as well. I mean, that is just crazy. I know that
That
my
is
dad
crazy.
had recently ordered at least five from Denmark. Okay, I was like, seriously? And I even heard from my mom that they said something about
Mm-hmm.
some states in the US that also had some this self test also been sold out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, are this stupid pandemic going to be over for the next year or so? I hope at least that this.
I mean, it's slowly dying down.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, dude, because 2 years ago, during 2020, during this early winter, the casualties were quite high. We had like maybe from between
I
10,
know. I remember.
there was like between maybe 10 or 20 casualties almost per
Yeah.
day. And during summer months, we had nearly like between 2 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when spring is back again, when winter
I
gets back
did.
again, it just spikes up.
Okay. Mm. Uh. Hey Andrew. Hey. Emperor Frieza.
Is that a reference to Dragon Ball Z or
Yes. Emperor Frieza is
ah,
actually a Discord friend of mine.
ah? Even though I never actually seen much of Dragon Ball Z,
Or Dragon
only
Ball
seen
Super, huh?
not so sure. I mean I've seen a couple of episodes from the Dragon Ball series, but um just to being mentioned is though that even I have seen a part, only slightly a part of the Dragon Ball live action movie that came out a few years ago. Yeah, I would
You
say
mean several, like more than several years ago?
it was something like that. I think it was early 2000s, not that.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
2009. Dragon Ball Evolution. That's my favorite live action Dragon Ball movie ever.
Yeah, even though that, even I hadn't seen much about the original cartoon of the Dragon Ball, and from what I
It's
saw for
more
the
of a
live
Japanese
action,
anime.
well, like I mentioned, like the live action movie, for at least from I remember what I saw, it wasn't not even like anything of the original cartoon. And
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, at least my opinion, the Dragon Ball series itself is well not that good at all. I mean,
Mm.
I had seen a couple of episodes, but yeah, there was not something I would like. And I had even seen Naruto, maybe
Mm-hmm.
um, 1 or 2 episodes. Nope,
Mm.
not what I'm at here. I
Mm.
mean, I don't, but not, I don't say that it's to anyone who enjoyed the series that is that terrible. It's just, in my opinion, I didn't like it. And the same thing as for the other one. What's it
Emperor
called?
Frieza says the live action movies aren't as good as the show, so they are kind of to me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with him because the if I had to put this in another example, Disney live actions they had for the past few years that they've been doing, they're not even
Mm-hmm.
like like in the any of the original. If I had to say Aladdin 2019, that one was not even remotely close to as the original, the first that
Yeah,
came out
the
in.
2019 Aladdin is nothing like the cartoon movie Aladdin.
No,
I have to
it's
agree with you on that.
yeah, that is far away from that. They made a lot of changes, but
The plot's still the same,
yeah,
but
basically
the
the plot
actors
was
are different. Like
yeah, even though most of the storyline were
they had a fucking some a black guy. I forgot his name. Play the genie.
Will Smith.
I think yes, Will Smith. Thank you.
Yeah, even though the movie itself had part of it was actually was very close to this original storyline in the movie. I mean, that
Yeah,
was
I
pretty
know.
good. But then, even they had even revealed they are going to make a sequel to that movie with next few years. I was like, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
because in the third movie, I think it was in the third, when we finally seen his father, turns out he was alive.
Uh huh.
So in the live action, they mentioned
Oh,
that
I
he
haven't
was,
seen the movie, so I mean, but I heard about it.
yeah. So even though I was like this in the first movie, that in the live action, they made that he stated that both his parents were not alone around anymore. Both of them were passed away.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And I mean, I had seen probably a few of those live actions. It's like, uh, I know at least the
Mm-hmm.
other few they are planning to do.
I'll be
Like,
right back. You just keep talking to the audience, and I'll be right back. I gotta go do something real quick.
yeah, I paraphrase that. Live action movies are all the movies that the original cartoon or anime. Uh, yeah, I mean, most of them are good enough, but they are made a lot of changes. They are planning to do some live action of Peter Pan. Well, that has been done for the past few years, several years. Bambi actually is one of them who has been planning to be as a live action. Even the Mermaid. I was like, the Jungle Book. That one I had even seen yet though. Tarzan. Huh, that's a different matter because they had made so many types of variation of live actions, CGI of that one for several times, so I have no idea what's going on with that one. Man, it's just there's someone is named Catherine is also joining us in the chat. So yeah, I mean the Jungle Book one, the original cartoon that made was actually quite good. It was actually kind of better than expected. But I don't know if many people knows about this, but um, Disney company made a very huge deal back in 1930. Like, I think it was 1937. This big deal was so big because if they had made a big failure in that movie, the company itself wouldn't be as wouldn't either been around to this day, or Walt Disney would have sold the entire company to someone else. Because when they made the Snow White, the original, like back in 1937, I think they made a such huge deal because
Okie dokie, I am back.
that movie was like 50-50 chance that Snow White movie would be a failure or success. So I'm just actually glad that they actually made it. I mean, they were planning to do some live action of Robin Hood,
Yeah,
Bambi.
I'm back, guys.
Um, like I mentioned earlier, that there's only the movies that Disney are planning to do some remakes are Bambi, Robin Hood, Little Mermaid, something like that. But for what I understand, it for at least the first time I heard about this Little Mermaid as a live action.
Yeah, Little Mermaid got a live action movie from what I remember.
Yeah, but that hasn't even been made yet. It was
Yeah.
supposed to, it was supposed to be made with the next. I think it was about, from I heard, um, expecting to be at least 20, 23, 24, or something like that. I
Damn,
mean,
that far late?
yeah, I mean, I think it was that. But what was strange is, from what I remember, this was actually mentioned in an article on Facebook. I
Huh.
think it was um, Ariel, if I remember, is going to be. he played as I think an African American girl. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I can't be wrong. There was some sort of I don't know if that it even was part of as a joke or if it was official. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, there are so many different forms of list of, for example, Marvel. I know that Marvel actually, sometime late 2010s, they revealed a list of titles of new movies from like I think it was from like 26 2018 and onwards like 2022 24 of
Mm-hmm.
new movies, but some of them didn't have any titles. Some were like untitled Marvel the superhero. I don't know, like
Mm.
so they were different. I don't know exactly how many there are. um Pokemon movie. uh I know that they made this CGI version of the first Pokemon movie that came out where Mewtwo appeared in. I have
Yes,
seen,
I love it. I love
I
it.
have seen it. I have seen parts of clips of it on YouTube, and as far as I can tell, that is not a bad idea because
Yeah,
they
CGI
actually
is not
they
a bad idea.
yeah, because in this case they actually followed the entire storyline in that movie from the original in the CGI perfectly as aligned with the original. So in this case, that is
Oh, you
probably
haven't, but haven't watched it yet, Emperor Frieza. Okay.
yeah. I hadn't even seen the movie itself myself, but like I said,
Yeah, It's called Pokemon Evolution. Mewtwo Strikes Back.
yeah they matched the cartoon with the CGI perfectly. So they didn't
Yeah.
change anything. They didn't change anything at all.
Nope.
So, but have you seen the most recent Pokemon movie, Jungle,
Yeah,
The Secret
Pokemon
Jungle?
Secret of the Jungle.
I hadn't even seen it yet, but only heard about
It's
it.
the movie with Zarude. It's a really good movie.
Yeah,
Talking Zarude,
all I can say,
and one of the Zarude raised a human baby, a
yeah,
male human baby.
yeah, and that his parents were part of some sort of organization. They were researching for something. And this was
Yes,
not. They weren't researching about immortal life, or it was just something for. I think it was about healing the environment. I think at least that was something like that.
I think
And
so. I'd have to
yeah,
rewatch
eh,
it.
yeah, and there was this director or this boss of theirs where he was
Hmm.
after something else.
He
But
was
that's all I
after a
can.
kind of fountain of youth or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And even though I hadn't even seen the movie, but that is actually most of this is seen from the trailer where you can see. So I mean, this is actually not a bad movie, even though I hadn't even seen most of the other Pokemon movies. But there is one that is actually sticks out quite in my mind. Detective
Which one's
Pikachu.
that?
Detective
Detective Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good. That's one of the best live action movies they've ever fucking made.
I mean, I have seen the movie and I think it was actually decent well. But here's the thing: 4 months before there was even had world premiere,
Yeah, they were
they
planning on
actually
doing a sequel.
yeah, the company was planned.
I
The
remember
company
that conversation with some friends. Well,
yeah, the company did reveal they were actually working on the sequel 4 months even before the first one had even premiered. I was like,
yeah,
it's a very big stupid idea normally what I'm saying, but because here's the
yeah.
thing.
Like let it premiere first. Let the audience see how they like it. Then make a fucking sequel.
Exactly. Because I don't even get though. Because why would a company which has made a full movie and already working on the sequel, but hasn't even made a premiere of the first one? Because who knows where the audience will even react if they even love the story of the first movie, if they hate it. I mean, if they hated the movie, otherwise there would be no reason of doubt saying that there was no reason to make a sequel of the first one that was well hated.
Exactly.
Like Sonic the first movie, where the first design of him. That was pretty much the
Yeah, the
same.
first design of him was pretty cringe.
Yeah, that was
But
really.
now they got the
Yeah, now
design
his
really
design is.
good.
Yeah, now his design is perfectly aligned with this foremost based on the games because for when I
Yeah.
first saw when I mean the first time even I saw the first trailer, I was like, this is not even Sonic at all. Doesn't
No,
even
it's not.
remind me of him at all. I mean, I saw, and when I looked on Wikipedia, it says that due to the fact since that the movie was going to be delayed with 1 year, so due to the fact is that the fans, the audience reacted so badly, demanded the company to remake his design to me because it was horrible design. But there's one
Yeah, it
thing,
was supposed to come out in 2019, but they held it back a year.
yeah. But here's the thing though. At the end of the movie, when they presented Tails,
I know. Tails' design is perfect. Don't change
yeah,
Tails.
yeah, and when they mentioned when they saw um, when they first introduced Knuckles in the second movie
Yes.
trailer, I was like,
Yes, that's the perfect design for Knuckles.
yeah, they hit the head on the nail this one. I mean,
They
I
hit the
mean,
nail right on the head with Knuckles' design.
I like on this. If they had
Okay,
made,
here's what Emperor Frieza says. When I saw that version of Sonic for the first time, I had zero words because I saw why everyone hated how he looked.
yeah, Emperor Frieza,
Exactly, Frieza.
yeah,
Exactly.
I agree with you. But see from this, Cody, what if that the company made the same decision to make uh, Knuckles in that appearance as Sonic in the first movie trailer, as if they made something similar to Knuckles, I think the audience would have reacted the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But see from this, if the second sequel is going to have a very good success as the first one, if
Make
they
a
decide
third
to,
one.
yeah, so if they were going to make a third movie, who do you think at least hope that could be part in that third movie?
Amy. Fucking Amy or Shadow.
Yeah, and I really hope at least that. And if they made a fourth movie, there is only one other character that I really hope they could actually bring in it.
Who?
Silver.
Oh, that would be great too. A movie Silver.
Yeah. I mean, not to say this to many Sonic fans though. Silver, he's clearly badass, much better character than Shadow. Not saying
Mm-hmm.
though, because even Shadow is artificially made, then he's immortal. Uh,
Yeah, he's
I
immortal because
mean,
he was artificially made.
yeah, even though Silver itself was naturally born, but here's the thing: in this Archie comic series, that one of the art designers and staff pointed out, at least stated, that Silver was descended from both Shadow and Amy, and that the fans do not have to ask him how that's even possible or how that even makes sense. I was like, the first time I heard
It
that, I was
does
like,
make sense because I mean,
I mean,
have you
that,
watched? Not but Victrola TV. DJ Devin the Firefox's Triple S series.
um,
He took the idea from the Archie comics.
that makes sense though, but I'm not so sure.
He made Shadow the son of Shadow, not Shadow, Silver the son of Shadow and Amy. Fuck my life, I can't speak.
Yeah, but then later turns out that I think that was the owner of the company, or at least the owner of Sonic, um, pointed out it was not even the truth though. But the only one I can say for certain after be if this would be confirmed or even officially, Amy, Sonic should be Silver's ancestors or maybe grandparents. Because even in the comics that Silver is born like 200 years later, so exactly, I mean, if it's there is his great great grandparents or far away ancestors, who knows?
Well, yeah, but in but in the Triple S series, Shadow and Silver, Shadow and not listen to me, Shadow and Amy were 200 years in the future and still alive, but it was Crisis City, and when they revealed themselves, when Silver's parents revealed themselves to be Shadow and Amy, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, that reminds me
Because
of it.
he in 200 years in the past he had not even two, well, yeah, 200 years in the past he not even 200 years in the past, like maybe, well, in the past, some point in the past, he him and Volt the bunny, the a friend of of Devin's in the series, pulled a prank on Amy involving Shadow. And that's how Shadow and Amy got together in the series.
Yeah, that reminds me of at least one other uh, Triple S series. I don't know if it's the same thing as you're talking about. That, but I know at least the word one that Amy and Sonya the Shadow end up together, and that they they were actually this guy. I think was named Devon, and he was fighting against his uncle. Um, he's it was like that he came back
His Uncle Scar the Wolf.
and he has a friend named Bolt.
Yeah, you're talking about the same one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Did you know what happened afterwards in the last episode?
In which episode? Which episode? The time
I
travel
mean that the
episode.
last, basically the last video he made of his channels.
The time travel episode.
Yeah. Do you know what's
Yes,
happened
he
later
went
on?
back in time, met classic Sonic and everything.
Yeah, but I
But
can mention,
he canceled that part. He can't. If you look at his video, he's got it retitled to canceled project or something like that.
yeah, and that he actually, at least his friend Volt, ended up dating Sonia,
Yes, he
Sonic's
ended up dating
sister.
Sonya, Sonic's sister.
Yeah, and I even read on his DeviantArt page where he mentioned that at least Volt dies in another fight. I don't remember much about the details, but it was long ago I read that one.
So he was
I mean,
planning on continuing the series,
but
but same, but
yeah, that was they had,
decided to quit early on.
yeah, that was
Now that makes sense.
yeah. After all, that is there's at least a few years after since that. There was several years ago when they even the last video was even out.
Okay, Emperor
I think.
Frieza.
I mean,
Now go ahead.
speaking of movies, though, have you seen the trailer of uh,
Second Sonic movie,
Lightyear?
yes.
No, I mean
Oh, the Buzz
Lightyear.
Lightyear movie. No, I have not seen the trailer yet.
I have seen it, and all I can say is it's not going to be based on the toys.
It's not gonna be based on toys. I kind of figured that as much.
No, I mean, it's not going to be born to be about the toys in this movie. Not even the toy Lightyear. It turns out, all I can say is that the base in this franchise, um,
But at the
based
same
on,
time, it's not involving the toys from Toy Story.
no, because in the show itself that Lightyear is based from a TV show and like that,
Yeah,
but
Buzz Lightyear, something Star Command. Yeah, I remember what you're talking
yeah,
about.
but in
I used to
the
watch that
new
cartoon all the fucking time.
yeah, but in the new Lightyear movie, Here's the true reason, the true behind what made Lightyear
I
as a
think it was
toy.
actually called Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
No,
I'm
not
talking
even
about the
remotely that.
cartoon series.
Nope, 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 not even all. In this case, it's different because in the Toy Story movie, the character Lightyear is based on a toy from a show. But what was behind of all of that originally? Turns out there is actually a character, a human named Buzz, and he's an astronaut. And he's the new movie Lightyear is based on him, and that he is the
Really?
basis. Yeah, and that he is the standing
Cool.
base from the story, the toys, and everything. I think at least from about that, but it's actually happening in the movie itself. I have no idea. I've seen the trailer, but there are a lot of things in that I hadn't even seen yet. I
Damn.
mean, yeah. I mean,
Sorry
but
about
have
that.
you seen?
Blowing my whistle.
But have you seen any other movies they have made quite recently? Luca, La Luca on
Luca. No, I've heard of it. Haven't seen it.
yeah. Have you
I've heard of
seen
Encanto. Haven't seen that one.
yeah? I mean, there is a lot of this. Um,
Have you seen Finding Dory? It's basically a spin-off of where, or rather,
Finding
where they
Nemo.
left off with
Yeah,
Finding Nemo.
yeah. Um, I can tell you this. Have you seen the Bob Burgers?
Bob's Burgers is pretty fucking funny.
Well, this might shock you. The Bob
Hmm.
Burgers movie, May 27, 2022.
What? They're making a Bob's Burgers movie?
Apparently, it is.
Wow.
And have you seen uh, Avatar? Not the last Airbender movie, but the other, the aliens.
Oh no. I think I have. I just can't remember.
Yeah,
If I
here I
did, it was
can.
when I was a kid, and I don't remember. I hardly remember anything from when I was a kid.
Yeah, here's one of those. The second is actually going to appear on December 16th this year, and next year, Galaxy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to appear on May 3rd, the 5th next year, and June
Oh, there's a
30th.
volume 3 now, huh?
Yeah, and and this is actually even have been official for at least the past few years. The fifth Indiana Jones movie is going to be appeared in June
The fifth
30th.
what movie now?
Yeah, apparently. And there is
What movie
even
was it
one.
you said?
Sorry.
What was the fifth movie you said?
Uh, Indiana Jones next year, next
The
summer.
fifth Indiana Jones movie. Oh my god.
And this one is also known for also next year around December. Rogue Squadron, a Star Wars movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's going to be at least two more. The second is December 2025, and the third is 27. But there are no names to that one yet. And the third
Damn.
ever, and here though, the third Avatar movie, 2024, and the fourth, 2026, and the last one at least 2028. Seriously, they made
What the
out some.
fuck?
Yeah, I mean, they made so many out. I mean, here's though. Okay. Chippendales Rescue Rangers undated meal films that is going to be released this year. Okay, this
Damn.
is okay. This might be something you like and your friend Emperor's Fraser. Dragon Ball
Frieza.
Super Superhero 2022.
Yeah, that's coming out this year. They made Gohan look fucking badass.
Yeah, and this is actually this is actually going to be the first to be using 3D animation in this one.
I know, and it's so fucking cool. It's basically looks like the animation that they used for Dragon Ball Super Broly, but it's a different animation style.
Yeah, I mean there is even another a few other movies that they are planning to do as remakes as at least I'll say sequel. Hocus Pocus 2 is gonna apparently be up. Even though
Didn't
I
they
had
already make two Hocus Pocus movies back when we were kids?
uh actually this one is actually for as long as you can see here is gonna be a sequel to the 1993 film Hocus Pocus. It's the same actors, but
It's not the same actors and actresses. Damn, they must be
and
old as
I
shit
don't
now.
yeah, and not to say this, I have even no idea what's even happening in the first one. I don't even have seen it. I
I've
just seen
seen
the
the first
first.
Hocus Pocus movie from '93. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, even though there are a lot of other movies that are planning to come out. Uh,
Willow from that fucking TikTok, that Southern Cats 3 TikTok. Oh, there's some Hocus Pocus witchcraft shit.
yeah. I can say this. This and this is untitled. Has these are movies that hasn't even been given a date yet, but some are see Haunted Mansion,
Mm-hmm.
Throne, Arise, El Eris, Blade,
Hmm.
um, Leo Stitch, National Treasure 3,
Lilo and
um,
Stitch?
yeah, Sister
That
Act, Sister Act 3,
they're making a third Sisters Act. Oh my god, I love Sisters Act. I love the
yeah, and I
Sisters
have
Act
seen both.
movies.
I think I saw the first and second movie. They're great ones.
I've seen the
Uh,
first two movies. They're fucking awesome. Whoopi Goldberg plays a damn good
yeah, and they
uh
even going to do Snow White.
sister.
Yeah, they make they're making even
Is she gonna
a
be in the
Snow
third
White.
one?
Uh,
Does it look like she's gonna be in the third Sisters Act movie?
uh, I can take a look. It says here the third. Um, okay, here it says when asked appearance as what happens live about the acting a sequel, Whoopi Goldberg intentionally refused. But apparently she is gonna be part of it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of the movie itself without her. And there
I
is even
know. That's why I heard. I was like, did I hear him right? Oh my god, no, Whoopi,
and
no.
there's going to be another Snow White. I mean, if there's going to be a live action, I have no idea. And there's even untitled Lion King prequel,
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Four, Merlin, and even one untitled fourth Captain America film, and even a third
I
Deadpool.
mean, Whoopi Goldberg is getting up in the years, so I can understand
Yeah,
why she would refuse.
but I have to say though that when they mentioned like a Captain America and a Deadpool movie, I mean the fourth Captain America and third Deadpool, I was like, are you serious? Even I hadn't even seen any of Captain America movies or even none of the Deadpool.
I have not even seen any of the Captain America movies. Either. Not even the first Captain America movie they made.
Have you seen any of the adventures?
Avengers. I've seen the first one, I believe.
Oh, like I said this, I hadn't even seen any of the adventures or even on the most recent Spider-Man movies. I mean, the
Yeah, like the new
Spider-Man,
there's a new Spider-Man movie coming this year as well. It's called It's called not. It's called Across the Spider Verse.
yeah, I think that were, if I can see that one, Spider-Man, No Way Home. I think it's the last one I made recently.
Yeah, that's the last
Um,
one they made recently. Was No Way
yeah,
Home.
uh, there is one thing I would mention is that movie came out. That this movie came out.
Last just this past year.
Yeah, and this might surprise you. A sequel is already in development.
Oh my dear God.
I have to say, Seriously, the first movies that they made of
I
Spider-Man
mean,
with,
at least they waited. Not like with the Pokemon movie though.
yeah, that is true. I mean, the Pokemon Pikachu,
Detective
Detective
Pikachu.
Pikachu, yeah, that was actually an amazing movie. I mean, but
It was
this,
an amazing movie. Not gonna lie,
yeah,
I loved
but there
it.
were
I
even some
fucking loved
parts
it.
in the,
My
yeah,
favorite cute moment is with the fucking Cubone got pissed
yeah, even though there like that scene, I was like,
and used
seriously,
fucking bone meringue on fucking
yeah, and
on that guy.
but here is another thing though. In the movie itself, I know, and this might be a spoiler to those who haven't even seen it yet, but
Mm-hmm.
in the movie itself, the company that built the city that's
Yeah,
empty,
the Built Rhyme City.
yeah, had made some genetic modifications to several types of Pokemon. I
Yes.
think it was there were Torterra and Greninja,
Yeah, it was
and
Torterra and Greninja.
yeah, and the Torterra. The last that I think that's the last evolution form in the movie.
That's Turtwig's final evolved form. Yes.
Yeah, and normally they are when they're in the last four, they're I mean in the size
They're
of a
only
human.
as at least half as tall as a human.
Yeah, but in the movie itself, there is one
There's
that's
like several as a fucking as big as a fucking island.
yeah,
I
and
know
that
what you were
is
about to say. I was like, holy shit, man.
yeah. I was like,
That's a fucking Torterra.
it was like at first when I saw in the trailer when I made when that when the ground was lifting, I thought, is that fucking volcano? But it turns out that it is a fucking Torterra. I was like, are you insane?
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that was like,
Yeah,
holy shit,
yeah.
holy shit, holy shit,
Emperor
oh,
Frieza says the
fuck.
Detective Pikachu movie is amazing.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, holy fucking hell shit, man.
Hell shit. That's funny.
But in other parts in the movie, though, Psyduck, Psyduck, when they are in the car,
Duck.
when he's in the car asking Pikachu to rubbing his feet that he need to get a headache, means no headache, no psychic ability. I was like,
Exactly. No headache, no psychic ability.
yeah, they nailed it perfectly as in the
They nailed it
original.
perfectly, like comparing it to Misty Psyduck.
Yeah, and I have to say, the characters, the female one, I think she is close to as Misty and this guy Tim as Ash.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Tim is Ash. That girl is like a movie version of Misty,
But
live action
there is
movie.
but there's one thing I don't get.
Hmm.
This company, or at least that Mewtwo appeared in it, which okay, that's exactly
Yeah,
but
that old man linked his mind with Mewtwo using some kind of device,
yeah, but I mean I have to say this that Tim's father, who's a police detective,
and he was a
tracked
part of
down
Pikachu the
Mew.
whole fucking time.
Yeah,
When I found that out, I was like, holy shit, fuck.
yeah, and not only that, that he was responsible for tracking down Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one thing I really don't get it. Like you mentioned that Tim's father was Pikachu in the first place. I was like,
I was
how?
like, holy fuck, shit.
Yeah, but here's
Oh
another
shit,
thing.
fuck.
But here's another thing though. Why would Tim the only one who could understand Pikachu? Is it because
Yeah,
that was
why
his
was Tim the
father?
only one that can understand Pikachu talking in human language
Yeah, that
and
was
not
like
anyone else?
yeah, that was like
That's
really strange.
confusing.
But the
You sound like you
sequel,
got cold, man.
yeah, they have my parents playing with them.
Oof.
Yeah, even though like this, uh, when I have a cold, I rarely have no fever at all.
Oh damn! But you still have the symptoms of a cold.
Hmm. So
Damn.
my dad even asked me yesterday if I want to work to do yesterday. Like he asked me Monday, 2 days ago, if I will go to work this week. Uh,
Mhm.
nope. I mean, first, since my parents were had been sick, and I did meet my boss a week earlier when I was out at work, and
Mhm.
basically, um, nowadays this pandemic has been going on, and that
Yeah.
many jobs has very strict rules,
Mhm.
and that if you show any signs of a cold or any fever or anything, immediately go home, isolate yourself for next 2 weeks or so. I mean, it's like okay, and even if I was healthy, I was sick at all, no symptoms at all. If my parents are having symptoms, but maybe not fever, I'm not even allowed to go to work either because I'm not that's even I'm healthy, not even sick at all. But do you think I'm stupid enough to go to work despite that I'm not sick? Uh no, not at all. Because if I go to work and I mention my supervisor or my boss, tell me my parents are sick and with cold, and they ask, and you tell ask me if I feel if they're sick.
Okay,
I
look in the
know I feel
comments.
fine.
That what Emperor Frieza said totally makes sense. At the end of it, totally makes fucking sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I think even that he fused Pikachu and his father. I think that he was injured after that accident when exploded
Yeah,
in
the
the
father
car.
was injured.
But I mean, this sure that this movie itself was not that bad.
What is up, Slasher?
Is this your
A
friend
good
or your
friend of mine.
brother?
He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, that makes sense. Damn, you have all the friends better than you know of.
Mm-hmm.
You damn womanizer,
Shut up, smartass.
bitch.
Cunt.
Do you
No,
sucker?
snappy. What? What did you just say, bitch?
Do you sucker?
Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't suck dick. Fuck that. Alright, Slash, I see ya. Oh, nothing. Just got off work, huh?
Hmm. Oh boy. But like I mentioned, Dako, there is pandemic that's been going on. A lot of people can't go to work. A lot of people lost at work.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Even 2 years ago, or almost 3 years ago, but at this point, there were like 13 to 15,000 people in Sweden that lost their jobs within the business, like hotel, restaurant, you name it.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, with the pandemic, how many people would even want to spend time uh, at the hotel with
Okay,
this?
Slasher. You want to join in for a bit, Slasher?
Before I kick this dude's ass?
Yes, please join in so he doesn't kick my ass.
I know at least one thing this dude has been doing for the past few days.
Mm.
He has been going around asking old ladies for the purse, trying to rob them.
Shut up. No, I am not, you asshole.
No, because you like, hand me your purse or I fart.
What the fuck? No.
Dude, your farts is the main reason why the global warming is even happening, dude.
Oh, okay, that's fine, Slasher. I'll talk with if you want to, you could just stay in the audience for a bit and just talk with us like that. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, it makes total sense whatever he said about peak about fucking the that and the son having a biological connection, which is why he heard Frieza. Nope. Frieza, I mean Pikachu, fuck! I saw Frieza's name pop up and I said that, damn it.
Yeah,
Well,
that will be
that's okay,
terrible.
Emperor Frieza.
Oh man. And I have no idea when I'm going to do my streams. I am in.
Yeah, well, I'm about to end mine because it's been like 51 minutes so far. I'm gonna go ahead and play my outro for you guys. Then we'll do our talking outros.
Hey yo, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Hey yo, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me to the core and makes me stronger than before. It's not a question about trust, but we stand with us. Can you feel it? Make it real. Oh, I think it might wash away tonight. Awaken from this never-ending void. It takes more than meets beyond. This war we're fighting is not just riding. Hey, oh, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, oh. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call. There's a rumble in the floor, so get prepared for war. When it hits, it'll knock you to the ground. When it shakes up everything around. But survival is a must, so we stand with us. Can you feel it? Make it real. Make me feel it. Oh, I think it might wash away tonight. Awaken from this never-ending void. It takes more than meets beyond. This war we're fighting is not just riding. Hey yo, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Hey yo, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call.
Alright, guys, this has been Cody the Dark Hog signing out with Swedish Diablo.
Sign off.
Bye, guys.
Sup?